Hello Lakers fan, if you are one of those who are always up to date with the news about our Lakers, then you need to stay tuned to what is coming up on our Lakers news channel. I am preparing exclusive coverage on the possible signings of Lakers, and what I can tell you is that rumors are catching fire on social media, and if you don't want to miss any information, stay tuned. We have exclusive news every day. If you are a true Lakers and don't want to be left out of the news, be sure to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Let's go to the video. Stephen Curry and the Warriors react to the shocking Luka Doncic trade. It's been months since the blockbuster trade, but for many, it still doesn't feel real. Luka Doncic is now the face of the Los Angeles Lakers. The Dallas Mavericks made the stunning decision to part ways with one of the most gifted players of his generation. While that move left Mavericks fans in disbelief, the Lakers were more than happy to seize the moment. Losing Anthony Davis was a big sacrifice, but Doncic feels like the perfect successor to carry the torch after LeBron James. When the news broke, the initial reaction was one of pure disbelief. Fans, players, and media alike thought it had to be fake. Lakers supporters erupted in celebration, while Mavericks fans were left heartbroken, confused, angry, and betrayed. Even Dallas sports stars like CeeDee Lamb admitted the trade felt like a gut punch to the entire city. As for the Golden State Warriors, it's safe to say they weren't thrilled either. Given their intense rivalry with the Lakers, seeing Doncic land in Los Angeles raises the stakes dramatically. A video recently surfaced, shared by House of Highlights, showing Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, Brandon Podziemski, Kyle Anderson, and Buddy Hield reacting live to the news during a charity poker tournament. The players stare at their phones in disbelief. Curry even lets out an audible gasp, while assistant coach LakeRobe asks aloud, "Is this real?" Their reactions speak volumes. Pure shock. It's rare, almost unheard of, for a superstar like Doncic to be traded while still in his prime, especially when he never asked to leave. All signs pointed to him wanting to spend his entire career in Dallas. But according to reports, concerns over his conditioning and defense led the organization to move on. Though Doncic has remained diplomatic when talking about the Mavericks, it's clear there's still some pain and unresolved emotion from how things ended. That said, he's found a new home, and a new beginning, with a Lakers franchise that seems fully committed to building around him for the long haul. JJ Redick wants to unlock Luka's full potential. Lakers head coach JJ Redick has a unique connection with Doncic, dating back to their days as teammates in Dallas. That familiarity could prove invaluable. Redick understands how to bring the best out of Luka, and has made it clear, he's all in on helping the Slovenian star reach his full potential in purple and gold. The trade that shook the league. The Luka Doncic trade hasn't just reshaped two franchises, it sent shockwaves through the entire NBA. Analysts have called it one of the most impactful player moves since LeBron's decision era. Social media erupted the moment the deal became official, with hashtags like #LukaToLA and #MavsMistake trending for days. Inside the league, players and executives are still processing the long-term consequences. This isn't just a trade. It's a seismic shift, said one anonymous Western Conference GM. You don't get chances to build around a generational talent like Luka more than once every couple of decades. For the Mavericks, the fallout has been intense. Fans protested outside the American Airlines Center the week after the trade, demanding answers from the front office. Some season ticket holders even threatened to pull their memberships. The organization's press conference, meant to calm the backlash, only added fuel to the fire when team president Nico Harrison vaguely cited strategic vision and future flexibility as the rationale, statements that felt hollow in the wake of losing a franchise cornerstone. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, there's a new energy around the team, one that hasn't been felt since LeBron's prime championship run. Doncic has been spotted working out at the Lakers facility with Redick and other teammates, looking leaner and more focused than ever. He's also been praised for quickly embracing the city's culture, attending Dodgers games and even being seen training with Kobe Bryant's former trainer, hinting at a new level of commitment. Curry's subtle warning. Though the Warriors were caught off guard, Stephen Curry didn't shy away from addressing the trade a few days later. In a post-practice interview, he commented, "Anytime a player like Luka switches teams, you know the league's going to feel it. We'll be ready." A short but loaded statement, one that reflects both respect and competitive fire. With Doncic in Los Angeles, the Warriors-Lakers rivalry has a fresh spark. The upcoming season already feels like it's building toward multiple marquee matchups, potentially even a high-stakes playoff showdown. NBA scheduling executives are reportedly prioritizing primetime slots for these clashes, anticipating record-breaking viewership numbers. The bigger picture. From a business standpoint, the NBA is thriving off the narrative. Dhoni wearing purple and gold means international viewership is poised to skyrocket. He's already one of the most popular global athletes, and now he's on the league's most iconic team. Jersey sales are up. Ticket prices at Crypto.com Arena have soared. This isn't just a sports story, it's a cultural moment. And for Luka, this trade may mark the beginning of a new legacy. One where he's not just a star, but the star in one of basketball's brightest spotlights. Gilbert Arenas, Jalen Brunson is the closest thing to Kobe Bryant in the fourth quarter. As the 2025 NBA playoffs heat up, it's impossible not to feel the lingering presence of Los Angeles Lakers legend Kobe Bryant, a player who built his legacy on rising to the occasion when the pressure was highest. Kobe wasn't just great, he was relentless. In crunch time, he transformed. When the game slowed, and the stakes rose, Bryant embraced the moment like no one else. He wanted the ball in his hands, especially when the odds were stacked. That killer instinct led to some of the most iconic moments in NBA history. In today's game, where efficiency, spacing, and three-point shooting dominate, those rare players who can still take over when the play breaks down are more valuable than ever. And right now, no one embodies that more than Jalen Brunson of the New York Knicks. Brunson has been electric this postseason, delivering time and again when it matters most. And according to former NBA All-Star Gilbert Arenas, Brunson is cut from the same cloth as Kobe. Speaking on the All the Smoke podcast, Arenas didn't hold back. Brunson has a skill set that only a few players ever get. Jordan had it. Kobe had it. And mentally, Brunson is the closest we've seen to Kobe in the fourth quarter. Doesn't matter if he's 0 for 20, if there's 5 minutes left, you just know he's going to take over. That mentality, that ability to forget everything and deliver, it's rare. And he has it. It's not just about stats, it's about mindset. Brunson plays with that same fearless determination that made Kobe so dangerous. Whether he's having an off night or a career performance, you know exactly who the Knicks will turn to when the game is on the line. And he welcomes that responsibility. Brunson's rise hasn't gone unnoticed. Others around the league are making similar comparisons. Knicks teammate Julius Randle recently likened Anthony Edwards to Kobe as well, pointing to that shared drive and competitive fire. Still, Brunson has carved out a lane of his own. Night after night, he's proving that he belongs in the conversation with the game's elite closers. His performance throughout the 2024-25 season and especially in the playoffs is a testament to that Mamba-like focus. Julius Randle credits Kobe for teaching him how to overcome adversity. Julius Randle, now shining as a key piece for the Minnesota Timberwolves on their path to the Western Conference Finals, knows a thing or two about pressure and perseverance. He's faced setbacks and criticism throughout his career, but he's emerged stronger because of it. Randle openly credits Kobe Bryant, his former Lakers teammate, for helping him build that mental toughness. Kobe taught me how to stay grounded and push through the tough times, Randle shared. He didn't just teach me how to play, he taught me how to think, how to compete, how to believe in myself when no one else did. It's a legacy that lives on through players like Randle, and now, through Jalen Brunson. While comparisons to Kobe should never be thrown around lightly, there's no denying that Brunson is earning his place among those rare few who thrive when everything's on the line. And if his recent performances are any indication, the best may be yet to come. Brunson's rise is changing the narrative in New York. What's happening in New York is more than just a playoff run, it's a cultural shift. For the first time in years, the Knicks have a closer that fans believe in. Jalen Brunson has not only reignited hope in Madison Square Garden, he's redefined what leadership looks like for a franchise that has long searched for its next great star. Media outlets are beginning to echo what fans and players have been saying all along. ESPN's Stephen A. Smith recently claimed that Brunson has the city on his back and called him the most clutch player in a Knicks uniform since Walt Frazier. TNT's Charles Barkley, never shy with his opinions, added, "Brunson has that dog in him. When the lights get brightest, he gets better." And the numbers back it up. During the 2025 postseason, Brunson is averaging over 11 points per fourth quarter, leading all players in that category, while shooting nearly 60% in clutch time. He's dismantled elite defenses, made big shots in hostile environments, and elevated his teammates when it mattered most. A franchise star with a humble approach. Despite the Kobe comparisons and the national spotlight, Brunson remains grounded. He often downplays his heroics, deflecting praise to teammates and coaching staff. After dramatic Game 5 win against the Celtics, where he dropped 38 points and scored the final 10 in the fourth quarter, he told reporters, "It's never about me. We've got a locker room full of guys who believe. I just do my part when the moment calls for it." But make no mistake, his teammates know exactly who their leader is. "He's different," said Knicks guard Josh Hart. "You feel it in the huddle, especially late in games. He's calm. He's confident. He tells us, 'I got this,' and then he actually goes out and gets it. That's rare." The league is taking notice. Around the NBA, coaches are game planning specifically for Brunson's late-game heroics. Double teams, traps, blitzes, it hasn't mattered. He's adapted, stayed patient, and made the right plays under pressure. Scouts and executives now view him as a top 10 player, not just based on talent, but on impact. One Western Conference scout said, "He may not be the flashiest, but in terms of heart, poise, and toughness, he's the guy you want with the ball when your season is on the line." The ripple effect is undeniable. Young guards around the league are watching and learning. Brunson's success is reminding everyone that heart, work ethic, and mental toughness still matter in a game increasingly ruled by analytics. The Kobe legacy lives on, in spirit and in standard. Of course, no one can fully replicate what Kobe Bryant brought to the game. His legacy is sacred, built on decades of greatness and unwavering competitiveness. But what Jalen Brunson represents is a continuation of that mindset, a player who refuses to shy away when the pressure mounts. In many ways, Brunson doesn't need to be the next Kobe. He's becoming something just as valuable, the first Jalen Brunson, a modern-day closer, a fearless competitor, and the emotional anchor of a Knicks team hungry for greatness. If the playoffs continue at this pace, and Brunson keeps delivering on the biggest stage, he may not just be compared to legends, he may soon become one himself. Lakers trade rumors, Austin Reaves would only be moved for a truly game-changing piece. The Los Angeles Lakers face a critical off-season, with plenty of decisions ahead if they want to reshape their roster into a legitimate championship contender. Naturally, one question looms large: how far are they willing to go in the trade market to make that happen? One name that keeps surfacing in speculation is guard Austin Reaves, arguably the most valuable trade asset currently on their roster. Reaves has been a cornerstone for the Lakers this past season, consistently delivering impact performances. While his playoff run was underwhelming, likely due in part to playing through injury, it hasn't shaken the belief many inside the organization have in him. According to Dan Wyke of the LA Times, Reaves remains highly valued by the Lakers leadership, and the odds of him being traded appear slim. Everyone's aware of the chatter online and on fan forums, shout out to Lakers Reddit, but there's no sense inside the organization that a trade involving Reaves is on the verge of happening, and for good reason. The first and biggest reason? The Lakers genuinely love what Reaves brings, not just as a player, but as a person. From an undrafted free agent to someone who's now flirting with all-star level production, his journey is a story the franchise is proud of. And with a $14 million salary next season, Reaves stands out as one of the NBA's best values, outshining all but a few young stars still on rookie deals. That said, the Lakers are realistic. No player is truly untouchable in the NBA, and Reaves isn't either. But if a deal does happen, it would only be for a player so vital, so transformational, that it shifts the franchise's future trajectory. He's not considered unmovable, because almost no one in this league is. But if the Lakers were to move him for a center, it wouldn't just be to check a positional box, it would have to be someone foundational, someone you can build around. Unless one of the league's elite big men suddenly becomes available, though, that kind of deal just isn't on the table, at least not right now, early in the off-season. Let's not forget, Reaves is only 26, entering his prime, on a team-friendly contract, and continues to grow both on and off the court. Time and again, the Lakers have praised his professionalism, leadership, and the example he sets, the kind of guy any franchise would want in the locker room. Of course, LA will keep all doors open. If a truly unmissable opportunity arises, something that could reshape the team and Reaves needs to be part of that package, they'll do what has to be done. But short of that, he's simply too valuable to let go for anything less than a real difference maker. Austin Reaves reflects on his 2024-25 season. Despite the disappointing end to the season, Reaves had a career-best year with the Lakers in 2024-25. But what stood out most to him? The joy of it all. "I had so much fun," Reaves said during his exit interview. "Forget the basketball for a second. I just loved coming to work every day. Being around these guys, the The coaching staff, the training staff, the strength team, everyone in the organization. From Game 1 to Game 82 and beyond, I genuinely had a blast. This genuine connection between Reaves and the organization, and his visible enjoyment of being part of the team, has only strengthened fans' attachment to him. For many Lakers supporters, Reaves represents more than just numbers on a stat sheet. He symbolizes resilience, hard work, and the idea that grit and heart can still carve out a place in a superstar-driven league. The idea of trading him, even hypothetically, has sparked emotional reactions across social media and sports radio. Lakers fans flooded forums and Twitter X with messages ranging from disbelief to outright frustration, urging the front office to hold firm and continue building around Reaves rather than using him as trade bait. NBA insiders and analysts have also weighed in. Several pointed out that while Reaves may not have superstar status yet, his impact goes far beyond the box score. His basketball IQ, playmaking ability, and chemistry with stars like LeBron James and Anthony Davis make him uniquely valuable, especially when you factor in his age and contract. That's part of why the Lakers front office appears to be treading carefully. While they're undoubtedly exploring all avenues to upgrade the roster, particularly in search of a long-term solution at center, there's a clear understanding that any move involving Reaves must be surgically precise. A misstep could not only damage the team's on-court identity but also shake its locker room dynamic. There's also the matter of optics. Reaves has become something of a fan favorite, a relatable figure in a league often dominated by larger-than-life personalities. Trading him, especially for a marginal upgrade or positional fit, could risk alienating a portion of the Lakers' deeply loyal fan base. Internally, sources suggest that Rob Pelinka and the front office are focused on patience and precision this off-season. With LeBron potentially entering the final chapter of his career and Anthony Davis still in his prime, the window to win is very real, but not infinite. The team is expected to prioritize acquiring a starting caliber center through free agency or targeted trade, with names like Miles Turner and Jarrett Allen loosely floated in speculation, though nothing concrete has emerged. As for Reaves, he's not letting the noise distract him. In interviews, he's reiterated his commitment to the Lakers and his desire to keep building on what they've started. His attitude, poised, humble, team first, continues to solidify his standing not only with fans, but also with those inside the building who shape the future of the franchise. Whether the Lakers make a blockbuster move this summer or choose continuity and development, one thing is clear: Austin Reaves' presence is no longer just a feel-good story. It's a key piece in the complex puzzle of the Lakers' championship aspirations, and it won't be moved lightly.